Alright, hi. Today there was, today I played in a Gen 1 random battles tournament, like a rune tournament, just, I don't know, there were like 50 people maybe that played. I don't remember. Um, I didn't record, but I want to show you the games. Um, was it was it was just weird how I had to play a little bit. So I don't know. Also, this is my second attempt recording. I already have a 30-minute recording, but like OBS messed up. Switched the tab and then the recording unusable. But yeah, um, it was short. I mean, it really was only like 40, 50 people that played. So not many rounds. And I don't know uh, most of my opponents. So I played Gabo Swampert first, and so first turn, I wish I had paused. First turn, I decided that I'm gonna that because I have a second water type, I can afford to stay and even and not surf immediately. So I decided to go for body slam. Could have gone for blizzard too. And here I surf for potential to it. I don't know what this Snorlax is doing, and again I have a second water. Um, it rests. I get another surf off. Um, and now both of us switch out, but I don't really want to have sleep powder on my Meowth, and I have two ghost types, so I go Ghastly. Sleep powder misses, but I miss two. Kind of unfortunate. I stay in, just because I wall it. I don't want to switch out. I don't want to get anything T-waved. Sunspot, sorry. Yeah, on this T-Wave I thought about staying in, but they can just freely attack. Wasn't worth it. I T-Wave here myself, and they didn't go Snorlax to block it, which I expected. I T-Wave again. Submission is unfortunate. Double full para, very cool. Sword stance on my recover, and now I reveal my second ghost type, which I don't know if this was right, but I wanted to actually be a threat before I switch out. And now I go Gyarados, in case. Yeah, I didn't want to have them SD again as well. Like, just, I don't know, just be more active. Now I go Gyarados, have to reveal my last. I can't Oko, and I don't know what they're gonna do. I just surf though, because if they switch out, it's just a win for me. I can always wall Bellsprout. Here I thought about switching out on Body Slam to catch them with to catch, but they could have Fire Blasted. I didn't like that, so just stay in, get full para. Now I switch out, which I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know anything on how to play. Another Hypnosis miss, very unfortunate. Um, yeah, Psychic into drop, and full para. Um, I mean, through full power, it's only like 44% to hit Hypnosis. Another special drop, very cool. Now I sack Porygon. I try to recover here and then maybe sack something else. Yeah. Now I just go Gyarados. I went for Body Slam because Bellsprout is so free. Um, yeah. Hyper Beam at the end because it hits everything. And I go Meowth because they don't really have a switch in. Um, Tangela is another just grass type. I catch the Sunspore, which is cool, but my Haunter just doesn't move, right? It's just all it misses. Um, and I have only this squishy Squirtle against everything. Um, I don't know how I feel about them not attacking and instead confuse Ring with Bellsprout. I don't know, because Bellsprout does less than this Fire Blast does to, or Body Slam does to Squirtle, right? So I think Fire Blast there is always just right. But yeah, my Haunter does nothing. This Haunter is garbage. And now I have to wall with two within Sleep Ghastly, and this tiny shitty Squirtle in the back. Um, my only saving grace is that Snorlax is asleep. So if I can get one, if this guy can wake up and I can get an hypnosis off on anything, yeah, here I double, because I can't risk burning sleep turns there. It's just unfeasible. Another full para, very cool. Um, and now my Meowth just has to super Lactis, and yeah, maybe I should have went for Body Slam crit this turn, but I just went for Slash. Um, get full paras luckily. I could have taken one attack, and now I have to. Now I really have a chance to stall, because I can always switch not Snorlax, and I don't care. I can switch many times with this Ghastly. Um, so I just need to get a wake up, and I get my wake up after 6 turns. On turn 6 I get my wake up. 6 turns of sleep, and then I get hypnosis and miss, and they hit. I get the instant wake up, which was great, and I finally hit one hypnosis. Now I have no other play to spam psychic and make Meowth clean up. That is just my game plan. I get a nice crit on Snorlax, but as long as it doesn't get, no, I think it's always, because it always is still asleep. Doesn't matter. Yeah, no, boom. That was clutch. That was lucky. And I checked my recording is not fucked up. Yeah. And game 2 I also don't know my opponents, still walling. So we start Voltorb into Diglett, which is honestly shit. And I didn't have a switching into Diglett, and I was scared that my opponent would switch out into just a rock ground type, even a ghost type, right? Anything. I don't know. So I didn't I didn't know what they would do. Like, so I just boomed, and it turned out well, because I really didn't have an answer for Diglett. Um, I wish I had paused again. Um, I let him chop because I had Hitmonlee as well, and Machop is a low value mon, um, so but it can take a lot of hits. It has basically perfect coverage, hits everything for neutral. So I just went with it. Um, Tried for the Magnemite, doesn't matter. Um, yeah, I go Vaporeon because other than Hitmonlee, it's my only mon faster than Magnemite, and I don't wanna reveal Hitmonlee yet. Hitmonlee actually would reveal a lot to my opponent, but I didn't think they would know that. Yeah, this. Oh, I gotta drink something. This Poliwrath super destroyed me because I had nothing really good against it in the bag. I had a Krabby, which you will see later, and yeah, I guess that was it. Everything like gets just murdered by this guy, so I decided to play for freeze, and I get it, and just go for Body Slam because it's my best move. Get the paralysis on Slowbro, and this is Amnesia Slowbro, and just like Poliwrath that it just froze, I don't really have anything for it, right? And Poliwrath could have just hypnosed me and I would have been super fucked as well. So I just stay in and I get my Surf Chip, and I hope it's not rest. Um, I attack again. T-Wave. I catch T-Wave. Now I switch out into Krabby. Um, it's luckily not Psychic, um, which I would have hated to see, like, right? So I get 2 hits off, kinda. And if they rest, or if they are rest, I can just ST and can really be a problem for them. Um, I missed my second Crab Hammer, which is unfortunate. Now I go Vaporeon again because I can't touch this. I don't have damage. Now I start going for Body Slams, um, or I would. So instead I go for Rest. Um, I They seem to struggle with Vaporeon, so um, I just want to keep it alive. Um, and now I finally get my Body Slam off after multiple rests. And I don't really have an answer into Egg either, so I just eat the Sleep Powder, stay in once to deny Stun Spore, switch out into Charmeleon. And now this is risky because they can just unthaw the Poliwrath here, right? Um, but yeah, I get the lucky burn to survive Explosion, and I don't have anything for Flareon as well, because my Vaporeon is asleep. So I just go for Slash, Chip, and with Hitmonlee now I have a 2-hit with Body Slam. Doesn't matter, High Jump Kick is also just a 2-hit, both kill with a crit. So I go for that, and now I have 1. But this was lucky, right? This was very lucky. Um, but I'm I'm happy with how I played. Um, it was just a little bit whack, but what can you do? uh, Gotta take it, right? However it comes. This was Amnesia. Amnesia is so scary. And look at my team. I traded off my Voltorb because I couldn't do anything into Diglett, and Diglett was super good against me. Yeah, and I had Charmeleon, but Charmeleon just dies against this as well after a few hits. I should have definitely went for Slash Chameleon though. After the... Let me pause. Yeah, don't I deal 32 to Slowbro? I should. Um, Let me just check. Slowbro. This is Chameleon. Chameleon. No, Slash doesn't kill. No, I definitely did calculate then. Yeah, Slash only does 29% max. So Slash doesn't kill. I guess I should have body slammed. Was a bad play to Crab Hammer then. Okay, but let's go. Third game, Magic Man. I don't know Magic Man either. Um, we have Charizard into Articuno. And Articuno has a 1 in 16 to kill Charizard, and Charizard can't OHKO me without a crit. And I don't really have a good answer to Charizard, because I only have my own Charizard and my Ponyta. That I don't really want to use against Charizard, right? Which has Earthquake. And Charizard is super good to have. I don't want to go for that roll with Articuno because Articuno is very strong. So I go into Snorlax first turn, eat a ton, 38% from Fire Blast. And I want to Boom here. I think Boom is my best play, right? Because I just need to get rid of this Charizard. They don't know what set I am, blah blah blah. But they could easily go into something, right? That takes Boom. So I Body Slam, and now after Slash, another Slash doesn't kill me, but I die to another Fire Blast. But I click Boom anyways, just hoping for a miss. But they Slash, I guess, assuming that I wouldn't Boom for some reason, or that I don't have it. So I self-destruct here, I take Charizard. It's a good trade for me. Mm. I lead Ditto because I think it's my most expendable mon. And my next most expendable mon would be Ivysaur, but I wanna keep my electric and my water resist. So I lead Ditto just to scout. Um, and I have more HP than Goldeen. Them setting up agility does not matter. So I win this matchup and I just go for some Blizzard freezes first. I have fewer PP, so I never went for the water move though, which I should have probably. I get a nice crit here, um, and I go for my agility myself. Um, yeah, I was hoping they would knock themselves into range, but I go for double edge and they die anyways. So that was wasted turns, and that cost me. Um, I mean the crit didn't matter because I crit back. Um, So I didn't need the chip. Should have served there as well against Gengar. Now I go Ivysaur. They go for Amnesia, which is huge that I caught that. Um, go for Sleep Powder um, and uh, and Razor Leaf. Also, if I had hit another Fire Blast there against that Snorlax, then I could have slashed and I would have died. Yeah, I go for SD on the Drowsy switch, which is good. Body Slam, Para, great. They hypnosis me is whatever. I try to catch them on a T-wave play. Instead, they just miss. So I go Articuno here because I have agility if they ever para me. Blizzard 2 hits. They forget about Sleep Claws or something. Second Marowak, which is just great. And Articuno wins this game. Um, I fuck around a little bit here with Mimic because they are forced still. I don't know that, right? I miss. It's unfortunate. Then I finally Blizzard. Um, yeah. And my last was Ponyta. Um, Fire Blast, Agility, Substitute, Body Slam. I could have gone that against Drowsy as well, but I didn't really want to reveal anything. I didn't feel like it mattered. Um, so yeah, let's go. This was the last game, final game. Between this game and this game, I actually skipped an opponent because they just disconnected. While playing YBW, was my only of my opponents who I know in any way, shape, or form. Just from the Gen 1 community, is good player. So I, it was not easy. We lead Spiro into Electabuzz, and I just switch out, predicting a switch. Um, so we see a first turn double switch. Executors, I catch Executor, which is nice. Um, I get a free Blizzard into Slowpoke, which once again I don't really have an answer to. So I go Machoke. They T-Wave me immediately, and I just try to Body Slam, Para, Stuff, and hope it's not Rest. No Psychic, but I get 2 shots, and there's Rest, so this is looking bad already. But I go Electabuzz because they are passive for 1 turn, so I can always 2 hit. Still attack, get Lucky Para on Egg, go Machoke, just to sack it. Don't get any value because I get fully paralyzed too. And now it's just, I can't beat the Slowpoke and I'm just losing my Blizzard PPs. And yeah, there's just something, I needed to make more double switches than I did in this game. Definitely needed to do more. Here I sleep fodder my Mankey because I just knew it was coming. Before I go Dugong. Nasty crit. But yeah, and now I needed to double switch again. I just needed to get damage on this egg. But I kind of needed to double switch an egg coming in too because I just couldn't. I was just running out of material. But yeah, I definitely didn't play this game as well as should. But here Nit did a nice double once again. But yeah, I had to get the right switch. I was just getting one down too fast. So I was really just trying to eliminate one of the threats permanently via luck, which didn't work out for me. So I go Electabuzz and I get a crit. Um, there were a lot of full paras that were really misses and stuff. Um, that, but yeah, it was just an odds game that I had no chance of winning. Here I tried to sack Mankey after the Meowth switch. Go Electabuzz. IT Wave just to reset the speed. I have a chance at least if they go for agility again. Don't get the range. We both go down. So yeah, I lead Ninetales just to counter lead Executor, and I risk getting parried right here because I can Oko Primate with a crit and lower the damage it deals, and I don't have a switch in, right? Go for another Fire Blast. Arcanine is really annoying, so I have to win the mirror basically. I could go for Confuse Ray, but I don't like going for Confuse Ray before I have the para. I go for Meowth, predicting no no Fire Blast, and assuming that I just assumed, okay, if I get one slash on Arcanine, Ninetales beats the whole team because this is in range of Fire Blast, this is in range of even Flamethrower, but Fire Blast is safer. Um, Arcanine Arcanine could be killed obviously after Slash, and then I don't know what they lasted, but I just have to hope, right? So instead they give me the kill on Primeape, and they go Executor, and I don't have anything to do with Executor, so I just go Mankey. I just sack my Mankey. You can have it. Go Arcanine, doesn't matter. I stay in forever. Um, and I just have to go Meowth. And I want the chip again, right? Because they know they are in range for a fire move after my slash, so they have to switch out. I get Eggy, which is great, and now the last is revealed, so now I know Eradicate. So, but I still can't switch. I just go for a 50% chip, and then hope that I can beat Arcanine in the mirror, even though I'm lower HP. Flamethrower is a guaranteed KO. Don't need to risk the miss. And now I decide I go for Confuse Ray. I am in 2-hit range for Body Slam. So I go for Confuse Ray, and then I start. I I could have Body Slammed immediately, but like Confuse Ray is just more value than the Paralysis. The Paralysis is less likely. And I get 2 full Paralysis, and I barely, barely, I barely win the tournament. Wrong tab. Also wrong tab. Like, I hope it's still there. Yeah. Barely. I super fucking barely won this thing. Right? I was down here. 1, 2, 3 win. 3, 4. And I don't know. I take it. I was super lucky and I think I deserve it. And this video is 7 minutes shorter than the previous version. And I don't know why. I probably spoke much faster. I think I spoke much faster. But also the other one I partly watched on slow. But yeah, I don't know. I probably also left out more detail because I was pissed that the first recording was shit. So I didn't immediately do a retake. So I don't know. Maybe something was lost. Also less stammering because now I remembered the stuff from the first one. So I had less fuck ups in what I said. That was pretty good.